Once upon a time, in a small town nestled between rolling hills and snow-capped mountains, there lived a young man named Lucas. From a tender age, Lucas had always been a dreamer, mind a boundless universe filled with galaxies of imagination and constellations of creativity. While others saw mundane realities, Lucas saw magic. He spoke with the wind, danced with the shadows, and laughed with the clouds. As he grew older, though, a shadow of doubt crept into his heart. The solid ground of his beliefs began to crack and crumble. One starlit night, while gazing at the celestial tapestry above, Lucas found solace in his grandmother's ancient library. There, amidst the musty pages and leather-bound wisdom, he stumbled upon a book with a title that shimmered like stardust: Solipsism, the art of being unique. With bated breath, Lucas opened the book and began to read. The words danced before his eyes, painting pictures of a world where only the self could be truly known. As he delved deeper into the book, the walls of his reality seemed to dissolve. Could it be that everything he knew, everyone he loved, all the joys and sorrows he had ever experienced, were nothing but figments of his imagination? A shiver ran down his spine. Was he, Lucas, the only conscious being in this grand illusion? The next morning, the sun rose over the horizon, painting the sky with hues of gold and crimson. But for Lucas, the world was no longer the same. He saw it through a different lens, a lens that magnified the absurd. Was his mother's loving smile a mere figment of his mind? Was his dog's playful bark nothing but a hallucination? Doubt became his constant companion. Each interaction, each encounter, each word spoken left him questioning. Am I truly here? Days turned into weeks, and Lucas's obsession with solipsism grew. He began to experiment, testing the boundaries of his perception. He reached out to touch a flower, but it seemed as if his fingers grasped at empty air. The flower, the grass, the trees, were they too part of his imagination? One evening, as twilight painted the sky with shades of purple and orange, Lucas found himself standing at the edge of a cliff overlooking the vast expanse below. In that moment of solitude, he closed his eyes and jumped. He expected to feel the pain of impact, the shattering of bones, the end of his solipsistic journey. But instead, he felt an exhilarating sense of freedom. He soared through the air, not as a bird, but as pure consciousness. As he floated through space, Lucas encountered other beings, some familiar, some utterly alien. They welcomed him, embraced him, and in their eyes, he saw kindness, compassion, and understanding. For the first time, he felt a sense of belonging that transcended the boundaries of the self. Suddenly, he found himself back on the cliff, the wind tousling his hair, the scent of wildflowers in his nostrils. Had he died? Was this heaven? Or was it all still a dream? Confused, yet strangely at peace, Lucas descended the mountain. As he walked, he noticed the vibrant colors of the flowers, the playful dance of sunlight through the leaves, the gentle caress of the breeze on his skin. The world was alive, vibrant, and real. Had he been blind all this time? When he returned to the library, he looked at the book Solipsism with new eyes. It was just a book, a collection of words and ideas. It held no power over him now. He had journeyed to the edge of his perception and come back. From that day forward, Lucas lived a changed man. He still dreamed, but now his dreams were richer, deeper, and more meaningful. He had discovered that while the self may be the only certainty, connection is the truest form of reality. And so, dear friends, let us cherish every moment, every smile, every tear, for they are the brushstrokes that paint the masterpiece of our existence. Who knows? We may just be dancing in the grand theater of life, embracing the wonder of it all. Even if the script is written in the language of dreams,